welcome again to some 0k action. It's going to be a 5 vs 5 on the Mount Dustmore map, and as you can see, a pretty freaking dusty map, to say the least. Both bots and vehicles would probably work very well on this map. Spiders would probably be asking a bit too much, although a couple of hilly bits of terrain here and there, although probably is bot pathable. Either that or, well, they would just be pathing up it very slowly, and apart from that though, yeah, the only really big bit that's only accessible by spiders by the looks of things would be this mountain here actually, and yeah, it doesn't really matter that much, so there we go. We'll see what happens. Actually, we'll just skip the pre-game chatter. So top left team consists of ZZ McGee playing as Cloakybots, Warpig, Madio Crizzes, got that font, playing as Shieldbots. Shieldbots for Orientar, Shieldbots for Havoc Squad, and more Shieldbots for Grolio X. Actually, did I call him Warpig before? I think I did actually, because I saw the commander name. And what the hell? Okay, bit of a waste of resources starting to build a geothermal power plant and then doing nothing. But anyway, might as well just reclaim it in that case. But in any case, no aircraft for some bizarre reason by our opponents. And usually in team games, that is not such a good thing, but well, what the hell, we'll see what happens. In any case, looks like Madio Crisis has got a level 1, I was going to say recon, but no, it's actually Bombard Commander, Assault Cannon and Field Radar Module. Okay, so it looks like she's going to be going for standard artillery. And as for our bottom right team, we got Troll as Fire Nab, we'll just call him Fire Nab I guess, going with aircraft, and we've got amphibious bots, really, by Pizza123. And he's going for a quick Grizzly. Okay, that should be interesting. We've also got Amphibious for Monero, bizarrely enough. Jump bots for Gavin Parr, so it should be interesting to see how that'll work out. And Cloaky bots for myself, Lightman, so a bit more of a conventional build with the battle engines. So he's got the beam laser, NG Cell. NG Cell is starting to become less and less popular as a level 1 upgrade, just due to the recent changes to the commanders and the fact that they provide much more energy to begin with than before, but there we go. I believe I do in later games replace the E-cell with a repair, with the auto repair system, but we'll see what happens. In any case, our opponent's not going with air is probably going to prove to be their undoing, but we'll see what happens. In any case, we don't have any anti-air for any of our opponents just yet, not from what I can tell. A couple of defenders here and there, but really, it ain't much, to say the least. And we even got an energy transmission pylon. Yeah, a bit of a waste in my opinion. Would have been better off just connecting geothermals with the mixers, just by using windmills or solar plants or whatever else it feels like using. But there we go. And Grolio actually going for a Shieldbot factory, or at least he was, before he decided to... wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Pretty sure he had that to begin with. He doesn't have any other factories, so he must have actually been salvaging from this. He might have actually reclaimed from it. That's... Yep, he's actually reclaiming from it. I'll be damned. Okay, well, making a sacrifice for the rest of the team, I suppose. Well, we'll see how that works out, actually. I don't normally see that too often. Huh. Okay, in case the opponents continue to expand around the map, nothing too unexpected. Do have a couple of early bombers coming in from a Fire Snap, probably going to be destroying a few things. Just having a look though, yeah, looks like Pizza has given up on the Grizzly for the time being. Everyone's morphing the commander actually, which is quite something, quite a bit of a drain on resources, but there we go. Engine Seal of Mine is bizarre enough not morphing, but we do have a couple of units following him. Probably should have put down at least a Lotus to help defend this mix. Just have a look at the radar range. The opponents basically have the top left. We've got the bottom actually, so a bit of overlapping radar between the two different teams. And the economy is relatively, well, relatively similar actually, so very similar actually indeed actually. Huh. Okay, well it seems to have it, so okay, well it's been given back to him in either case. Not really sure what happened to him in the first place, but there you go. A couple of defenders not really doing anything too useful out in the middle of nowhere. I guess that was a case of raiding, but it's very strange the way they were positioned like that. But there we go, just check out the pathing actually. So the mountain, apparently these purple bits indicate no pathing at all, but they're actually For bot pathing, it is possible to actually go over the hill to go to the very tip of it. It's just certain sections are too steep, it seems. I'll be damned. Okay then, very strange indeed. Leave 1%. Ah, okay, so Madio is probably going to be reclaiming this commander, or not reclaiming him, but resurrecting him maybe? Yep, with an Athena, of course. Nicely done. So yeah, it looks like the bombers for Fire Snap coming down to do a bit of damage, and looks like he's coming in for another pass. What will he blow up this time? Well, we'll just have to have a look. Got an early short ball for Imadio, just a Felon and a Thug, nothing too severe, but actually this War Pig will actually last another. Nope, he actually does get blown up in the next bomb. Doesn't take out the GFM with him, but there we go. Now we've got 2 Commander X to work with. Very nicely done indeed. So yeah, as for current game version, I can't remember which one it is, but there's actually been yet another update with a couple of changes to sea and to Amphib mostly. So Amphib is a little bit more viable on land, and yeah, just a couple of different sea changes which I can't be bothered to go into just yet. So Zizi also coming in with his own recon commander. What does he have? Beam laser and heat ray with advanced targeting systems, damage booster and a personal cloak. What a bizarre mixture. Whoops, let's have a look at his range. Huh. I thought the heat ray had less range than the beam laser. That's okay, that's very strange, but in either case he's getting revealed despite his cloak, and his jump is probably not going to save him. One more bomb will do the job, and down he goes. So yeah, ZZ not standing too much of a chance. Their opponents don't seem to have any anti-air at all, despite the fact that they know that Firenab is going with aircraft, and as you can see, he's doing a hell of a job just bombing the crap out of all these commanders. I mean, it's going to be giving them a little bit of... no, he's not dead just yet. Well, actually, he's dead there, I suppose, in that sector, but still. He's going to be giving them a bit of reclaim to work with, but, well... Usually you're better off keeping your commander rather than having him taken out. And as myself, I actually do have a bunch of Jeffros and Roccos and Glaives just following my commander around, finally going to be morphing up to tier 2. Not that there's really much to worry about when it comes to aircraft. As you can see, no one on the enemy team has got aircraft at all actually. They do have a bit of a shield ball happening, a bunch of thugs and a felon. They're not really doing much though. They probably should be, well, Havoc's probably should be trying to advance with them. Instead we do have some attempted harassment, nothing really too much to worry about. Bombers taking care of that pretty easily, and I suppose at the very least, yeah, for opponents that is, they can resurrect their commanders. It will take time and some resources though, so there you go. In any case, so yeah, going to be advancing toward my bots, my commander continuing to morph up, so just building up, Jeffro's hanging back to defend him, and I might actually be able to take out this geothermal. Looks like I'm amusing Gavin Parr with my antics, which is just great to know. And will I be able to take out the geothermal? Well, if I'm freaking quick enough I might be able to, but unfortunately my guys are targeting the wrong thing. One more rocket should be able to do the job, and nope, unfortunately does not manage to do it. Actually, these aircraft being sent in by Firenab, if he could, yeah, just redirect his Avengers. Nope, he will not be redirecting them. Damn it, well if he did, would have definitely done me a great service, but nope, as it is, this thing's going to remain with 90 freaking health, to say the least. And where the hell is our enemy's anti-air? Oh, well there we go, we've got some being built, that's it. And there we go, last rocket coming in. Oh, okay, I thought the GFL plant was meant to explode a bit more violently, but apparently not. Well, in any case, he'll actually be doing a good job counting, it's not counting, well, we're actually countering and kiting these thugs, so good job to me. I suppose the commander's staying alive as well. So what does he actually have? So yeah, beam laser, engine cell, servos and the high density plating, so going to be that much more of a pain in the ass to kill. No repair stuff, but we'll see what happens actually. We've also got a couple of boys and ducks coming in as well to reinforce Peter's position. In fact, it's Peter's own stuff that's coming in. Also got my own bots actually. I seem to be redirecting them. Well, I was redirecting them over here, but not anymore. For some reason, oh, okay. Looks like Firenab lagging out there, which kind of sucks. Hopefully he's going to be, actually I'm pretty sure he does come back in a bit later on, but meantime, going to be controlling 2 players worth of equipment, not going to be working out too well, but opponents do have the bottom left point, we've got the top right point, and I've got the well, basically got this point under siege, although these defenders will be a bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah, still, there we go, getting my own defender to respond to that, although he won't be in range of this defender though. We'll see what happens. They're probably just going to be attacking with my commander and, oh, there's easy stuff. Well, my commander and a couple of bots here and there. In either case, where are my bots actually? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it looks like I actually gave them to... No, actually, no, I haven't given them to anyone just yet. Well, they're just hanging around, not doing too much, and I'm still controlling the... Huh, okay. Not really sure why I didn't go after the commander there, but it looks like I'm controlling the aircraft, finally deciding to send them in. Missing out on a bit of an opportunity there to take out Havoc's commander, so I don't know what I was thinking there, but definitely had enough bombers to complete the task. And a couple of stilettos actually would have done great in disabling whatever needs to be disabled, like say the hacksaw. But, well, there we go. Very strange. Yeah, Resurrection's proceeding for ZZ's commander there. Apart from that, yeah, mostly consolidating our positions. I actually do have a bit of raiding by myself as well, so good job. Opponents not even having a single Lotus here to defend. Would have definitely done themselves some favours there, but there we go. Actually, I do have a bit of more of an opportunity to take out more stuff if I continue going forwards, but nope, I'm actually going to be hanging back to destroy the solar collectors. Maybe? No? Well, one goes down anyway. Nope, I'm actually just going to be reinforcing my commander there. Bit of a wasted opportunity there. Because really, I mean, what are two glaives? I mean, each one's 65 metal, so even if they both get killed off, at least it'll give me a better idea as to what the hell is going on there. And really, there was definitely was an opportunity there. I mean, we do have a couple of Lotuses and such defenders all around here, but this bit was vulnerable, this bit's vulnerable. Well, actually, we do have more glaives and all that reinforcing now, but still, it was vulnerable up until relatively recently. But there we go, finally going to be coming in to do some damage, and yeah, overall not too shabby. Probably should be retreating my Rocco in the sight of the enemy's glaives, but there we go. To manage to take out all the stuff anyway, leaving a bit of reclaim, but taking out a bit of infrastructure at the same time. This felon, unfortunately, is going to be a little bit too much for my Rocco. And bam, down he goes, getting electrocuted there. Indeed. Indeed. So, okay, yep, still asking about this Grizzly. Well, it is actually a little bit more practical to build it at this point in the game, so... I mean, 2.5 minutes isn't too bad, and once it does come out, should be able to do quite a bit of damage. Looks like no commanders left, except for this one by Orientar at the bottom left. And yeah, should be able to, well, we'll hopefully be able to take out the bottom left. We do have a hell of an economic advantage, so should be able to win by that alone. Nothing much else happening though. Looks like Amadio did manage to push back my forces, but my commander is still alive. My points, well, my points are still have mexes on them, and yeah, continuing to reinforce my position. At the same time, boys also coming in to do a bit of damage. Pretty sure they do. Yeah, they do. They definitely would be outranging these thugs, to say the least. In fact, Pete's, I'm not really sure why he's not trying to follow up, actually. I suppose there are a couple of rogues, actually, to worry about, which do have longer range as well. And I think they'll do a better job, I guess, against the boys. The boys, it's kind of hard to pin down what the hell they're actually meant to be for. Because they can't fire underwater, they need to bob up like boys, basically, on top of the water to be able to fire, and then they fire those little purplish blobs, sort of like Roccos, but they kind of get countered by skirmishers as well. It seems that their shots are a bit too slow against skirmishers, against enemy skirmishers, so I suppose they counter assault stuff generally well, and I guess they also counter riot units as well, but in case I don't know what exactly Peter's doing, sending them up that freaking close, so they should be, yeah, there we go, should be aiming at range, to say the least. So they're kind of like skirmishers, I guess. Blah blah blah, yeah, so, really, doesn't even say what counters it, but well, whatever, it basically is, I guess it is basically meant to be a skirmisher, because I'm pretty sure it also gets countered by regular raiders as well, given how slow their shots move. Well, actually, they're not that slow, I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, but, oh, very nice, actually, Very nice synergy using the archers to keep away enemy air units, sorry not enemy air units, enemy ground units from the boys so they can fire from long range. Not really much to keep away at the moment. Actually, what are these guys' ranges? 300 compared to 280. So there we go. They'd actually be able to. Oh no, actually, I don't think they can. Actually, do they push through the shields? I'm not entirely sure. Well, we might actually be able to find out maybe. In any case, Grizzly coming in. These trenches being dug in as well, although not much of a point really, in my opinion. But there we go. What can you do? Artillery Commander coming in as well for Gavin Parr. So what do we have here? Rocket launcher and a missile launcher? What the hell? Okay, interesting. Especially since he doesn't have the standoff rocket upgrade on him. By the looks of things. Armor plates, companion drones, personal shields. Huh. Okay, well, the range is not that great on these things either, I suppose. But well, there you go. Interesting configuration to go with, and as for myself, I'm actually coming up with a few snipers as well as a couple of ticks as well. I probably should be spreading them out a bit actually, and there we go. Just say that, like as if I'm hearing myself in the future, actually going to be putting them at different points in case the enemy tries to flank around. Could do a few more ticks actually just to spread around here as landmines, but there we go. A couple of places also to hit either this northern point or this bottom point here. In fact, this chainsaw actually it doesn't have such bad health, although in terms of cost it's pretty low health actually. The Razor are definitely much better for cost, and I could actually snipe both of them. I don't think the terrain. Actually, this one would be a bit tricky, but this one would be very easy to snipe actually. So there you go. In any case, my snipers seem to be ignoring that stuff altogether. Seems to be only 2 of them for the time being, and they're going straight for the shields. So there we go. In fact, I'm surprised that Amadio is not actually either retreating or just trying to advance forward actually, because he does have. Actually, all these. Oh, no, they're all convicts actually. Well. And by the looks of things, yep, they're all supporting the Felon actually, so definitely going to be providing it with quite a bit of shield strength for its little energy gun there. And at the same time though, Firenab continuing to bomb though, just having a look actually, still no... Oh, these guys are all disarmed as well anyway, but still there's no anti-air actually for opponents at all. I mean, not going for aircraft, or should I say no mobile anti-air. I mean, not going for aircraft is one thing, but you definitely want mobile anti-air. You really can't push ahead without mobile anti-air basically, I mean, because inevitably you'll get out of the range of even your long-range static anti-air, and well, that's when the enemy is going to hit you with bombers. Napalm bombers, Licos, Shadows, whatever. So yeah, definitely wants mobile anti-air. The static stuff is not going to do the job at all. And very interesting use of caretakers actually. Don't see them often actually having a little wall being dug around them, but well, there you go. Stranger things have happened, so quite a bit of reclaim happening as well. But yeah, this caretaker just acting as a central repair hub, and also probably just to help reclaim some stuff as well. Now, another caretaker actually being built. One could say that that's actually going to be a little bit excessive, but there we go. We actually do have level 5 commander for ZZ, and he's actually going to be doing a bit of harassment. I don't think he actually did that much damage, just destroyed a couple of wind gens by the looks of things, and didn't even take out a metal extractors, funnily enough. So yeah, Troll or Firenab, whatever, trying to find where the commander is, and I believe Disarm does actually disarm the cloak as well, otherwise he wouldn't be doing that. Unfortunately, yeah, look, ZZ's commander does manage to get out of there, and actually that's the name of his commander as well, it's just ZZ. But anyway, just have a look actually while got battles happening here. Let's see, so he's got the Recon Commander, so he's got the Heat Ray, Beam Laser, targeting systems, damage systems, more targeting systems, a Lazarus device as well. Probably a bit of a waste given that this is meant to be more like a commander, but there we go, even a nanoknife as well, so okay, definitely a which one is the range on this? It's, yeah, 420, 448, not much to say the least, although the heat ray will actually allow him to do quite a bit of damage close up though, so we'll see how that works out though. He's going back to the front lines though, so interesting mixture there, I'll certainly say that. And now we've got some special tactics from Grolio, keeping a couple of things cloaked here and there, though not much though actually. I mean, these shield producing units will never be cloaked, and just cloaking a couple of rogues, not much else. And there we go. Yep, okay, so yeah, disarming, that does take out the cloak as well, as you can see. So there we go, it certainly did a lot, didn't it? Now with our own shield ball moving in by Fire Nab, looks like he went for a bit of a tech switch. Is probably going to spell the end for opponents. Looks like they're going to be resigning at the same time. I'm coming in with a whole bunch of my own snipers, although ZZ does actually have his own snipers as well, actually. In fact, I'm not sure if I even realised that at the time, but I know we actually did have a few there. Let's see, that is my pointer there, so I do have... Well, I'm focusing around here, but don't seem to be doing anything against the sharpshooters. In fact, we actually got Gavin Parr coming in instead with his scythes to destroy them, so thank you very much, Gavin. There's still one sniper at large though, and he is taking out my economy, which kind of sucks. In fact, I really should have reacted to that. I mean, I've got my rockers right here for fuck's sake. Actually, should have had some raiders as well for that matter. But in any case, I've got my rockers right here. They'll be able to take out these sharpshooters pretty easily once they can actually reveal them by getting close enough. But still, probably actually raiders would be better for that task. But still. In any case, the enemy team has resigned. So there we go. Nice little general push on all fronts, and well, we basically overpowered them. They would have really fared much better either with mobile ground AA or just with aircraft of their own, and probably maybe some mobile ground AA anyway, because really, once you get out of range of your static AA, well, that's when the enemy bombers can get you, so there you go. Indeed, and of course static AA is more vulnerable to artillery as well, but still an interesting game, and there you go. I shall see you all next time.